What's up, everyone? Jason Gilbo here with Rob Mazika, taking a look at some Tuesday stacking options. I got a full slate. We got Clayton Kershaw on the hill, but we also have some decent pitching options. So, I mean, we're kind of looking at the value stacks.
Yeah, it's a Kershaw day. We also have McCullers in the hill and Zach Greinke, decent guys to pay up for. We got a value guy in Buck Farmer with the way he's been pitching. So it's a fun big slate tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you and I a little different on stacks. I'm looking at the Dodgers as my top one, just in terms of value consideration. They always come in just nicely priced. You don't get Seager at crazy expensive prices. Bellinger's cooled off a little bit, and you can always toss in Grandal. So I like the lefties here against Bauer. I mean, this right-hander is just completely out of control at times. I mean, he's either going to go out there and throw 7 scoreless innings, or he's going to go give up 8 and 2. Over a 6 ERA this year, 380 WOBA to lefties, 334 WOBA to righties, a ton of hard contact. His strikeout rate drops tremendously against lefties, which obviously that hurts on the Dodgers lineup.
Yeah, the Dodgers, they can always put up a ton of runs real quick, and Bauer can give up a ton of runs really fast. We've seen Bauer give up 10-plus runs in a game. We've seen the Dodgers score 10-plus runs in a game. So it just seems like a perfect storm for GPPs.
And who are you looking at as yours?
My top stack is the Seattle Mariners for the second day in a row, going against Kyle Gibson today. Kyle Gibson, he's just awful. 390 WOBA against both sides of the plate. These Mariners, they absolutely crush right-handed pitching. You got Mitch Haniger back with a 444 WOBA, 188 WRC+. Nelson Cruz, 398 WOBA. Robbie Cano, 374. You have guys like Kyle Seager, Danny Valencia, who even hit righty as well. I wish Gene Segura was still there because he'd be fun to put in this stack. But just this whole Mariners team could have put up a ton of runs, and I haven't seen a start in the season where Kyle Gibson didn't give up over 3 runs.
Didn't he just do it the last time against the Mariners?
Yeah, but besides that one game, he's been god-awful.
I'm definitely with you. I love this series because it's the same exact pitching matchup, so they're seeing him twice in a row. Gibson's been bad. I mean, he's been basically identical against both sides of the plate, 390 WOBA to both, over a 35% hard contact rate. Mariners were my second stack, and I even don't mind the other side again, just looking at Minnesota. Christian Bergman, ex-Coors pitcher, but he was even bad away from Coors. Low ground ball rate, 39%, gives up a ton of hard contact, especially to right-handers. Brian Dozier's starting to heat up, especially with the warmer weather, which he likes. Even lefties, I mean, over his career, he's been pretty average against them. I like Kepler and Grossman here. So just given the pricing, Dozier and Sano, but Kepler and Grossman just continue to be nicely priced.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be another day where this game should hopefully be high scoring and good weather conditions. My second stack is going to be the Baltimore Orioles going to get up against Derek Holland. Holland goes with 381 WOBA to righties. He's a fly ball pitcher. He's given up 14 home runs to righties already this season. The Orioles, they got some power righties. They got Jonathan Scope with a 269 ISO against lefties. Machado, 265. Trey Mancini, 200. And even Mark Trumbo. I know he's really been struggling this season, but there's going to be a point in the year where he's just going to turn around and go on like a tear of 10 home runs over a month or something like that. So it could come in the hotter months right now, and Derek Holland's definitely the perfect pitcher to pitch on for home runs.
Yeah, I mean, finally the regression hit. I mean, we saw it in that Detroit game. We saw it against Tampa. He really struggled. I definitely don't mind Baltimore. And because of those struggles this year, their prices have dropped. I like Joey Ricard, too, who leads off against lefties. He'll be a nice, cheap outfielder.
Yeah, he will be. It's going to be tough to fit in Kershaw on these stacks, but we also have value ones, too.
Yep. In terms of your third stack, I mean, I like the Mariners as well, but who was yours?
Mine was the Atlanta Braves going up against Joe Ross. Ross gives up a 408 WOBA to lefties, 333 to righties, so he's really not that great against righties either. Missing Freddie Freeman's a big hit for the Braves, but it's nice that they have Matt Adams with his 355 WOBA against righties. You got Nick Markakis and our lefty in Ciarte, so you have those 3 lefties. You could round it out with Matt Kemp. Tyler Flowers also hits righties really well. And then even Brandon Phillips has a 326 WOBA against righties. So pretty much 1 through 6, depending on what the order is going to be with Tyler Flowers. They're all in play for me against Joe Ross.
Yeah, Joe Ross, I mean, he had that phenomenal start last time out, but for the most part, he's been really bad this year. And as you mentioned, I mean, his struggles against lefties have always been there. He's always kind of struggled. So I'm with you. I like the Braves lefty stack for a really contrarian move.
And I think they'll be cheap, too. You'll be able to fit him with potentially Kershaw, but McCullers for sure you can do it.
Yep, definitely. So those are stacks that we're going to be looking at for tonight's slate. You can check out dailyfantasycafe.com for all great tools and content.
Yep, good luck.